What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm bored and I'm making videos. So I'm making videos because I actually I've been going through some shit. Not really. I'm just everyday Ricky contemplates jail. So I tend to release my Aries craziness all over Twitter and other places, right? But I came on here because I saw something. It was like a meme. It was on Instagram, but like I know it came from a tweet, but I'm trying to find it. And it said, like, what did it say? I probably didn't save it, so I could be wrong. But it was pretty much saying along the lines that, you know, wait till the day till men, it'd be nice if men actually started dating women that they like versus dating women to impress other men. And when I saw that, I was just like, that's a word. That's a word. And here's why I feel like it's a word, because I don't feel like women do the same thing, but we do the same thing. And I think really it's all image. And like, I personally hate how social media is and things like that. Let me turn this down because I do like have Netflix playing in the background, so hopefully I don't get copyrights or nothing. But like, I think that's weird personally. So I've come to notice, and this is just from my own personal experiences. I don't know if anybody else have had experiences like this, but again, my channel, my problems, my issues, y'all are just here listening to it, so whatever. But like, I be wondering, how is it, right, that we as people, right, desire what we desire? And that's usually intimacy and, you know, companionship and all of these other different things, right? But we are afraid of how, not all of us, because, and I realize I'm shallow. Some people will be with ugly people. I'm just not that person. Now, Ricky is not an insta-baddie, okay? We are still built like a whole debit card out here. But that does not mean I'm not fucking amazing. I'm not a dope ass person and all of these things. But I've come to notice that the people that I come in contact with and the men that I have experienced are trash because they are focused on an image that does not represent who they are in their own personal lives. That's why I can't take social media too seriously. So I have dealt with energy where I was kind of like dealing with them for damn near 4 years. Was it 4 years? Yeah, because I tend to give a fuck for a while until I don't. So I tell people, please catch me while I care, because I'm gonna care for a long time. When I don't, it's fuck you entirely, because come on, 4 years, whatever. But I was just like, I would notice him and who this person was to me, like in private, was never who they put themselves on social media to be. Now, as a videographer, photographer person, hell, all of y'all, I don't take seriously with a grain of salt, because there's a certain ego and arrogancy that comes with photographers and videographers that I just be like, you know you ugly in real life, right? Like, you can't edit what your face look like right now, like what I'm looking at. You know you ugly, right? You know you take them shoes off, them feet terrible, right? Oh yeah, you can't Photoshop them. You know when you take that lace front off and that makeup, your pores is open. You got craters about the deepest of the moon and Mars. But that's on you, dog. Like, that's you and your business. So, to me, I guess I don't understand the ego when it comes to vanity. And again, I'm built like a debit card. I don't give a fuck. Built like a 12-year-old Asian boy. So I'm like, whatever. It's really neither here nor there. But I just don't understand, what is it about people? Because I'm not going to sit out here and say men. The only reason why I say men is because, like I said, I saw the post that was geared towards men. But I'm like, no. The same can go for women. The same can go for women. So what I've come to notice is that men will be all like, man, women gold diggers and y'all just want men for our money. Da, da, da. I'm like, because that's all y'all provide. When you think about it, and look, just follow me. Like I said, my page, my channel, me and my thoughts, y'all just here to look at them. Cool. But I just be like, so if you're the type of man, right, that posts on your social media that you this fly guy, you like to dress, you look good, probably smell good, whatever, self-care, appearances, cool. But if you have not once remotely portrayed any type of emotion or vulnerability to your social media presence, right? And all you flashing is bottles and drink and bud and money and bitches and music, whatever, however. Again, these are not the spaces I occupy, so over my head. But I feel like if that's all you put out there on your social media platform, you can't get upset that only women that are impressed by said simplicity and basic mindedness, okay, you're upset, oh, women are gold diggers. No, that's all you're attracting. So what is it about your energy that you are attracting gold diggers? Could it be the fact that you're only showing that you have money, but no actual money management? Just a thing. Then women that be like, I don't want to be with no man that can't take care of no kids, that don't know how to do this, that don't know how to do that. All right, that's fair, truth. Because who wants to be raising a grown-ass man, especially where their mothers fell off? That's another video. But I was like, okay. But women will be with a man almost settling because it's like, well, he got money, but he cheats. He got several baby mamas. I don't care about them bitches. Why not, sis? They are showing you your future. The fuck? Like, that's a pattern. That you don't see it. You don't see. That's not, you ain't noticed. That's a pattern? Like, that's a real thing. I be so confused. I personally be so confused. Like, I don't be understanding. I just be like, okay. So, you're going to be with a woman for her body and then get mad at her when she only wants you for your money. Y'all, so you dated her for her body, and in return, she used you for your money and clout. Now, yes, I agree, clout is a hell of a drug, but these relationships are just business transactions. It's all for an aesthetic. It's like, well, if I have this look, then I can have the life I want. I don't fake the fuck for nobody. I don't give a fuck. I will tell a motherfucker, like, I don't lie like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the thing. If you're my friend, oh, I'm probably messing with this mic, but if I'm your friend, you feel what I'm saying? If I'm your friend and I fuck with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck about your feelings that much to lie to you. Me personally, I have to care to lie. To me, as fucked up as that sounds, I have to care to lie. And I don't give a fuck about anybody to lie to them. Ever. Now, I might not give you the whole truth because I still pick my battles and the ego is a fragile thing. But I ain't just about to be out here lying to you. So I don't believe that I have ugly friends. I personally don't feel like none of my friends are ugly. I'm actually the funny looking friend. Now I'm also the only friend. No, not the only. I almost lied like that. But I'm, out of my only 2 friends that I actually talk to, I'm probably the only one that doesn't have children because I don't believe in them. Because the decisions that my friends chose to do is not my life. The things that I think they did were dumb as fuck. The choices I have made, they think are pathetic as shit. That doesn't make either one of us right or any one of us wrong. It's just we did different things. But going back to my point of saying, if this dude married or talked to this girl for her body, and then you can't get upset that the girl decides to be with you for your money, there's no love in here. The whole point of me saying that is like, when you really hear, oh, this is a good person, how do you know that? How do you know that? And I'm coming to this realization because I am realizing that one of my friends, actually a lot of them, but if probably all of them, but one of my friends legit is a person of aesthetics, and who they are on social media is not who they are in person. And I've come to notice that people do things for people they deem worthy of it, and a lot of worth comes with how people see you. And though, I mean, yeah, we go around the world saying, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me, shut your dumb ass up. Shut your dumb ass up. You sound stupid. Everybody gives a fuck about what somebody thinks about them. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't get up in the morning and doing something if it were not for themselves. At the end of the day, you have to think, I have to give a fuck what this person thinks about me. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in business. I don't care what nobody says. Everybody gives a fuck about what somebody else thinks about them. Period. There's an entrepreneur that gives a fuck about whether or not somebody likes their product or not. You have to understand that somebody has to have a need, a want, and a liking of your product in order to buy it. Some people buy stuff simply because how it look. Do we not know the Kardashians? Just saying. So, another thing I can't stand, men that will take from women back things when their ego has been bruised. It's like, but you didn't have feelings in the first place. You got with this woman because she was beautiful. But there's multiple beautiful people of her. What JT said, she was like, it's 2021. I don't know one ugly bitch in 2021. You're right, because a lot of them are getting surgeries to look exactly alike. So what's the difference here? What is the difference? Yes, sis, it's a lot of niggas out here that got money. It's a whole lot of niggas that got money or look like they got money because you don't know which one of their followers are bought, or at least how many of them were bought. I realized that a lot of the pages I followed, like, bought followers. And I'm just like, it's possible to have, 7,000, 5,000, but there's no way. Not on Instagram, not from you doing what you were doing for so little time and then all of a sudden come with Brandon. You're not about to have 20K, 157K people and your comments are bots. Now, I'm not saying that bots don't follow you because it's like a generated thing, but saying that is to say that everyone isn't who they post to be. I mean, outside of Ricky, because I'm going to tell you, I don't give a fuck about people. But I'm also very warm and opening. Because I get it. Just because I don't give a fuck about y'all don't mean I don't understand that there's an understanding that people want to be given a fuck about. Right? So, like I said, if men dated, and women, if men dated women that they actually liked, it'd be a whole lot more men at peace. And then, you got to think about that too. Like, look at these celebrities, for instance. Like, I'll take Dani Lay and DaBaby because this goofy ass Tweety Bird ass heifer, sis, that's all you are is light skin. You're a bird. Like, you dumb. Like, you be the one that we be like, sis, you got raped first. You aren't that better. Like, you're the product of hate, sis. Like, product of hate. Like, but I digress. But again, that's on my own personal opinion, but whatever. But I say I take Dani Lay and DaBaby, for instance, because it's like, all right, boom. The reason I say that is because, again, the aesthetic of the look. Dani Lay feels as though she got one up on DaBaby mama Mimi. Now, I know I only give a fuck about the drama to watch it, but I am not one of those content creators that be all with the drama. But I follow it, just not to put it on my page like that. I don't care. But Dani Lay calls herself making a video to get back at, like, DaBaby's baby mama, basically saying, like, oh, he wants me because I'm a yellow bone. No, bitch. As much as I hate the term strong black woman, that's why he with your dumb ass. Because you're not a strong black woman. Like, sis. So you took the shit Mimi wasn't going for no more. Now, I'm not saying it's the couple light skins out there that's been raised by some strong black women, but since Dani Lay is not or does not have a black mother, that's the experience she does not understand. Now, because, again, compassion, this is where I'm talking about the depths of things. Now, from what I've caught from watching other YouTubers is that Mimi and DaBaby were, like, together for, like, before his career and everything like that. But then as soon as this man gets money, okay, so as this man gets money, money, right. So as he gets money, he has access to bitches like Dani Lay. Lee, light bright at this point, lethargic. So, it's the, oh my God, pick me for me. Like, sis, he hid you for 2 years and you were okay with that. Now, I'm not saying it ain't some black women out here that don't do the same shit, because we done all been done for some dick before. Like, okay, let's all call it a spade a spade. We done all been done for dick before. It's healing. But Dani is in a sense of that's all she was told, was that she was pretty. So she don't really got to have too much up here. She ain't even got to have too much in here. She just got to have enough low self-esteem and a much gullible mindset to believe that DaBaby really chose her. But if he was picking back and forth between you and this person, you're who he can put in the forefront. Now, granted, everybody knows who Mimi is because obviously she's the baby mama of DaBaby, first of all. I'm not. I'm not. Hell no. I'm not dating no grown-ass man that refers to himself as DaBaby, because then he's going to start acting like the child, and then I'm not going to be the parent. Fucking own the child. Ew. But I digress. DaBaby don't give a fuck about what Dani Lay did, because first of all, that's your rapper boyfriend, sis. Okay? Your rapper boyfriend decides to allow you to make a trash ass record. Okay? Trash ass record that, one, he could have helped you produce. He knew what you was doing, and he allowed you to be stupid because he knew you wouldn't get it. That's why he don't say nothing to Mimi, because Mimi is what unfortunately I hate to say, the old faithful. Now, can I say Mimi gonna do that as her own person? Absolutely not. Like, sis is probably getting herself together, bossing up, healing, and all the other things. But I'm saying that to say a lot of these men keep the women that they really like, really love, that understand them. Like, when I turn this camera off and I do this, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm off this camera, off YouTube, and y'all don't see me, or we don't see them, and we ain't on, you know what I'm saying? She get him. Because there's a side of DaBaby and an experience that DaBaby has had before the fame that Dani very well may not understand. That's why she gave that weak ass. First of all, she had all the arrogance because she thought her black man, okay, her DaBaby, was gonna rock out for it. No, sis, he gave you 3 yellow dots. Bitch, he said proceed with caution. Maybe you's a little too slow, okay, and you're not as bright as you look, but yellow lights, sis, on a traffic stop is proceed with caution. Like I said, you with a rapper boyfriend that allowed you to put that trash ass shit out, and you're a artist. Girl, first of all, I didn't even know who you was until this shit came out. I'm not even gonna cap. I have no idea who this woman is. I've never heard her music, but just listening to the stupid shit she says, I'm like, ooh, you really are a dummy. We can see why he chose you. And you're just, I'm gonna sit up here and post how pretty I look. Exactly. Pretty, not intelligent. Oh, but when you realize that it's black women, the dark skins is where he's made from. Bitch, like, see where we go when we're trying to be funny, the corniness of it all. Exactly. So, again, you don't even understand. You feel what I'm saying? The experiences. So, DaBaby, like I said, is dating Dani Lay for convenience, because Mimi ain't on this shit, like I said. And I done noticed this. My own brother is a colorist, and his wife is dumb as a sack of bricks. I've even told her this. Like, I legit told her. Oh my God. This hoe was so dumb. I can say this because I don't give a fuck, because I've said it to her face. I'm literally who I am on camera in person. Like, Ricky does not give a fuck about your feelings. Like, I don't care about you enough to lie to you. I'll be a little compassionate, but I don't give a fuck about your feelings to lie to you. So, my brother has dated plenty of beautiful black women. Beautiful. Ones that will really get him on his shit. My brother is also a mother's boy. I can't wait to do this next video. Like, oh my god. My next video is going to be like how mothers ruin their daughters and sons. And a lot of y'all gonna get triggered because y'all are baby mamas. This is y'all's tape coming up next. But no, just saying that is to be like, my brother was raised by a black woman. My mother is a single black woman, but my mama is awesome. She's crazy as shit. She's been hurt and damaged, but hey, cycles of being melanated, okay? Boom. Now, all of the black women I done watched my brother date have been strong. Some of them have been dumb. A lot of them have been dumb. But it's the light-skinned hoes he got with where I was just like, ew. Men like you do exist, don't they? Okay. Say that to say this. My brother's now wife, but at the time girlfriend I met at 13. When I met her, again, now I know my brother. My brother is also an Aquarius. So, I have a lot of experiences with what I say about things. So it's not just me pulling shit out my ass. I just really, I hate these things. That's why I think this planet is ghetto, personally. But, whatever. Like I said, my brother is a big colorist. Now, my brother's also a womanizer, but my brother's a big colorist. So at the time that he got with this girl, light-skinned girl, she has a white mother and a black dad. Now, her black dad also happens to be mixed. So in essence, that girl white. Just white naturally, but I digress again. So with her being raised by her white mother, now again, her mom is cool as shit. I'm not, I don't care for people. I just naturally say I don't like people because black people get on my nerves, white people get on my nerves, Asian people get on my nerves, like people just get on my nerves because of the basic stupid mindedness of us not having compassion because of how stuff looks, right? Cool. So her being raised by her white mother, she never knew even of the movie called Roots. Mind you, this hoe is in her 30s. But again, whatever. When her and my brother were dating, she would always tell me, oh my god, your brother's such a cheater. Bitch, you just not noticing that? Like, girl, my brother was never faithful to anybody. These were things I would tell her because I'm just like, I kind of like you. And we're not telling you this shit to push you away. And that's what a lot of you bitches need to stop thinking. A lot of you bitches need to stop thinking that the mother, the girlfriend just don't want you with their brother or their son. Nah, some of them are like that. There are some mothers that believe their sons are their man and whatever, however. But, sis, a lot of the time, actually, yes, a lot of the times we telling you, bitch, get the fuck out because you're not going to keep telling us and keep coming to us about when he cheats on you, when he beats your ass, or he do this, or whatever, whatever. Now, my brother's very abusive. I'm not going to lie like that. So, we don't want you coming to us when he do exactly what we told you he was gonna fucking do because you thought we were haters. I don't understand that. Bitch, we don't like you. That has nothing to do with whether you suck his dick or not. Bitch, we like you. That has nothing to do with whether you suck his dick or not. The family really don't be giving a fuck. Some of us. I can't speak for all families, but some of the families do not be giving a fuck, right? So I would tell her, like, nah, dog, my brother's definitely cheating on you. Definitely cheating on you. And the fact that you really thought that he didn't go out there to talk to another girl, you dumb. So, whatever. Years later, they get engaged. She was like, oh my god, we're getting married. I was like, okay. She's like, I thought you'd be happy. You really are that dumb, aren't you? Okay, so here. Since you're gonna be in the family, bitch, I really ain't gotta give a fuck about your feelings. You're just a baby mama with a ring. Hear me clearly when I say that. My brother has multiple children out here by multiple bitches that he's not actually with, okay? He's had a baby on you, cheated on you, and every single time that you've been with him, you keep his kids? Okay. Years later, in 2018, they're married. Two big-ass, dumb, big-headed ass babies later. Because one of the children was a oops baby. The other baby was a mistake baby. Like, well, the breakup baby. Yes, my oldest nephew from my retarded ass brother is the breakup baby. They were having sex and broke up, and now here's Junior. Then Juice happened to be the oops baby. Now, oops, look at you, you stuck. Dumbass. But that's just, and I told her that. I was literally like, you're a dumbass. Like, you're dumb. Congratulations, sis. You wanted this family so bad. Now you in it. Years later, she was like, I should have listened to you. I was like, I know, right, but you thought you knew so much more than me because you sucked his dick. Sis, that's my brother, okay? His mother is a black woman, gave birth to this retarded fucktard, and she told you. You thought you were different because you were light-skinned. You thought you were different because you were sweet. No! Like, you're fucking dumb. Black men and a lot of black women, I'll say even narcissistic people, because this is a narcissistic trait. Even I realize I have this. We know when niggas see a sucker, okay? Women will see a sucker, men will see a sucker, and they'll lick that bitch. Like, how many licks do it take to get to the center of your stupidity? The world may never know. Because, again, the baby and Dani Lay were together for all of, like, 2 years secretly, right? Before anybody kind of put two and two together, like, oh, this must be the one that the baby was cheating on Mimi with, woo, woo, bang, bang, bow, right? But the point I'm getting to say that is, like, again, Mimi is somebody the baby always goes back to. There is somebody and we can all attest to this. There is somebody in our life that does not fit the aesthetic that we're putting out, but knows us better than anybody that we put out for. What I wish a lot of us as people do, I realize I'm shallow. A reason I could talk my shit about other people is because I tell my own shit. Like, that's the crazy thing about it. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't be giving a fuck. Like, I care, and then when I don't, I don't. So, I guess that's why I don't be having no problem telling people what the fuck it is, because I know how to accept it. But I'm shallow. And because I've realized I'm shallow, I realize how shallow the world is. I can accept that I don't look a certain way. So I tell a motherfucker what it is because I can see it. And people be like, well, why? For instance, I told a dude, we're just fuck buddies. He was like, I don't like how you said that. I was like, are we not fucking? And I'm not really your friend. So, like, we're just fucking. So we're fuck buddies. He's like, why can't we say friends with benefits? Because I'm not your friend. You've made it perfectly clear I'm not your friend, and you have no intentions on having new friends. So why would I say we were friends with benefits? So the aesthetic of what it sounds like, I know what it looks like, and it might look bad, but let's dress it all up. No, bitch, that's stupid. That's why it's a lot of us out here that just are so unfulfilled, because like it's hella celebrities, hella people that are in these spaces where, like, oh my gosh, like, this person got everything. They got 4,000 subscribers. Okay. Or they got 10,000 subscribers. Or they got 10K for, obviously, y'all know these numbers don't make sense because I'm obviously rambling. But it's just like, yeah, we know what it looked like. What is it actually? Right? But I went on a whole rant about this video because, like I said, I was just scrolling through Instagram and just decided to pop the camera on because I was like, that's a real thing. But men and women do that. Instead of worrying about how something looks, because everybody ain't gonna be perfect. You feel what I'm saying? Perfect is not a thing. Why do you think people keep going back for surgeries and surgeries trying to find perfection? It's not there. You're perfect just the way you are when you can accept who you are. Now, yes, there are things people decide to grow confident in and change, but it's just the stupidity. I personally don't have no hope on humanity, like, at all, but I mean, I digress, personally speaking, because I just think everybody's stupid. But I think everybody thinks everybody is stupid from their own perspective of thinking, right? But yeah, I just feel like if we were to date people and be with people on a soul level of understanding, and I mean, yes, be attracted to the person, like, don't lie and hurt and like lead people on and make their mind wander, but I think if we were to actually deal with people and handle people based on how we genuinely care about them and how we genuinely feel about them versus how we think it looks to other people and what we think their thoughts about us would be, then maybe we would live a whole bunch of happier lives. Because I've noticed, in all honesty, first of all, I'm amazing as shit. I'm fly as a bitch. Like, real life, I'm fly as fuck. But I've also come to notice that a lot of my friends are posers. Are real life posers. And I can say I'm okay with knowing that because I crush their egos a little bit more. And they be like, you don't care what you say to people. I'm like, no, I actually do care, which is why I'm telling it to you. You are not about to be a fake bitch to me. And if that's who you are, I'm gonna call you out on being fake, let you know I peep that you fake, and I'm gonna leave your fake ass where you at. So that's why I'm grateful for the, I guess, connections I have, because I can't even call them friendships. But the connections that I have, because they know I'm not coming at them with no malice or ill will. And I know that I'm not that way. But peace out, guys.